All right, KMR, quick update on this big turbo FD3S 13B semi-peripheral port half bridge setup. We're getting ready to ship it out. We've wrapped up a lot of our fabrication work, all that 3.5-inch intercooler piping, radiator tubes, radiators mounted, turbos mounted. It's actually my old Pro J setup on there. It's got the 3 fuel rails, so you've got plenty of fuel volume, plenty of fuel atomization. I think it'll be really interesting to see what this car does. It is a former drag car, and if we take a glance down the side, people might recognize it. It's got a little history behind it. It was one of the test cars for AEM. Still got some Mickey T's on the back. Little roll cage inside, pretty stripped down. You can see it's a go-fast machine. But I think it's on its way to doing duties more as a half-mile, still maybe drag, roll race, more of a fun car. And I would have to say that if you're brapping around with this setup, that is a fun car. And it's my buddy's car, @TunedByNelsonS, if you want to check him out on Instagram. I'll put a link below. He's actually the tuner for all of my drift cars, all of Mazda tricks. It's who I rely on to get my tuning done. If anybody is interested, definitely check him out. So continuing on the setup, the motor itself is a KMR motor, fully studded, Mazda tricks balanced, lightweight, blueprinted rotors, everything's matched up, side cut. We've got some exotic seals from Japan in this motor. It'll be interesting to see how they work out. With everything set up the way it is, my expectations were to successfully run this motor boost-wise somewhere between 30 and 50 PSI. And then user choice, I think ethanol, methanol, alcohol, some kind of exotic fuel to help cool down intake charges, even though you've got the big air to water, water to air up here. This is going to do great for short-term usage. But you still could get heat soak in the long term, and you still have a pretty tight engine bay with that T-7 taking up a lot of space. So there's obviously going to have to be some heat wrap, Inconel, ceramic coating. Originally, we were going to go electric water pump, but with everything laying out the way it did, we ended up staying OEM for the moment. And although it is still an electronic fuel pump system in the car, I think the owner is going to convert that over to a mechanical fuel pump system. I just ended up not doing it. If this was something that was going to go road racing or drifting, I'd probably say you need a bigger radiator, bigger oil coolers. But I think with a car that's just trying to break records, trying to go fast, and that's what this car is really about, half-mile to 2-mile probably go fast action. I think we're going to be okay with all the cooling capacity we have, and it can always be upgraded if it needs to be. But really excited to see this car move on. It's headed over to my friends at DNA to get wired up and dynoed, and it will be blowing flames, brapping hard, and boosting all over the place. If anybody's got questions, comment below. Just wanted to, give the shots, give the shout-outs before it ships. We're going to brap on out of here, and hopefully soon be bringing in some fantastic brap-rageous, more rotored projects. I'm out of here. KMR.